And welcome, everybody, to this playoff round 3 of the HSM, Holy Savior Menard Central High School Eagles soccer team, the boys soccer team, trying to make their way back to the finals, and this year trying to win it. But today, it's going to come against the team that they met in the finals last year in 2023 down at Strawberry Field in Hammond, Louisiana, and ended up tied at the end of regulation, at the end of the extra time, and they went into kicks in order to see who won the game, and Menard ended up on the short end of the kicks, and they lost the championship and came in second place. But you know, Coach Ian and the team made history for the high school soccer team program here for the boys by making it to the championship game. No Menard Eagle team had made it that far in the playoffs, and they're trying to go back again. Only this time today, round 3, they get the rematch. It won't be in the championship game. It is right here in the Eagles Nest as Menard is hosting the Episcopal Knights out of Baton Rouge, and all eyes will be on the Eagles tonight. The fans are starting to come in. We got a beautiful day after treacherous weather and rain and tornado watches and warnings and heavy winds, but not today. The sun is out, and the cross is right there at midfield, and the Eagles are ready to take on the Episcopal Knights. I'm Tom Boucher, and I will not carry you through the broadcast today. In fact, I won't even be on this mic in about 10 minutes. Because we're going to have Nick Magnano coming up, and we've got Matthew Scalfano here in the box. We didn't think we'd have Matt today, but surprises. He got in early from being out of town. I don't know, was it Mardi Gras, Matt?
No, well, we were in Texas visiting family.
Oh, well, it wasn't Mardi Gras.
No,
then.
definitely not a Mardi Gras thing, but just visiting family in Texas.
Yeah, so Matthew, you've heard him on the broadcast before. He does a wonderful job. He does all the play-by-play. Nick will join in with him. And I was just along for the face, I guess. But then we never showed the press box. So what was I here for?
Yeah, right.
But we're here, maybe a little comedy, because I know nothing about soccer, and I've made that known on every broadcast and still will today because Matt and Nick are professionals at this. Also, Mr. Darrell Campbell is up here. He keeps the time and keeps everything going, or his wife will get mad at him. But he's got a lot of soccer knowledge, and he shares it with us up here in the press box, and we look forward to hearing it. And I don't know if his grandson, who calls him Pops, Maddox, is watching from Texas, but we'll try to say it again. But Maddox, if you're watching and you've turned on the show, welcome and thank you for watching all the way from Texas. And yes, you're right. I know absolutely nothing about soccer, but hopefully we make the broadcast fun, as well as Matthew and Nick. And Nick, tell us a little bit about what we're going to see today.
So this game's going to be very good. We're going to see, I think it's going to be a bit of a unannounced rivalry, if you will. Menard wanted that win last year in the finals, and Episcopal just took it away. And I think they're going to be having a fire under them. They're ready to go. They're ready to play. They're going to be excited, and we're going to see a lot of high energy from Menard. I can definitely guarantee that. But Episcopal, they are not going to back off. They are the power ratings are ranked 8, so they excuse me, they are still nothing to be joking about with their team. They're very good and very talented players, and they always have, and they've always had a very good program. So Menard's, even though it's a 1 seed and an 8 seed, this is still going to be a very, very intense game. This game's going to be very, very good. We're going to see a lot of good soccer being played out here tonight.
Yes, and they're getting ready. You can see the team out. They're walking out to the center field for the prayer. Father Luke will do that. We're going to go quiet here, except the mics will be on, so Father Luke can do the prayer and the national anthem that Mr. Campbell will play. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back right after the prayer and the national anthem.
All rise for the prayer. Everyone can please stand for the prayer and pledge. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Thank you, Lord, for the chance to compete and use our talents through sports. Remind us that we are called to give our best and to finish the race while
And the national anthem sung by Lee Greenwood. We want to thank him for being here and doing the national anthem. Not really. That was on a recording. But he does a great job. I love his version of the national anthem. As you can see, I'm not sure. Matt, what are they doing out there now? Oh, the starting lineup.
Waiting for me to do the starting lineup. So I'm going to be announcing the starting lineup here. Episcopal first, is that right? All right, here we go here. Our starting lineup for the Episcopal Knights. At goalkeeper, 00, Luke Stelly. We then have Jet Carmouche, Alden Romano, Lane Mendoza, Yassine Zaid, Logan Bean, Ahibwa Mahamza, Jacob Berg, Ryan Richard, Major Frey, and Andrew Richard. I guess we'll figure it out. And now for your Menard Eagles starting lineup. At goalkeeper, Gage Ozier, Christian Goodo, Andrew Cowart, Ryan Hicks, Jude Maida, Austin Siebenacher, Matthew Ritchie, Jay Guillory, John Thomas Giordano, Sam Gormanis, and Luke Griffin. Jad Maida.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family for all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Nest in Alexandria, Louisiana, Holy Savior Menard Central High School. And I got to tell you, the fans are filling in. The student section is going to be full. And we got a great crowd here to witness this round 3 playoff game between the Episcopal Knights out of Baton Rouge, who have traveled here to Alexandria to the Nest to take on the number 1 seeded Menard Eagles. I believe Episcopal is the 8th seed in the tournament. And this is a rematch of the championship game. And I was talking about it earlier, but it's after 4. And Maddox over in Texas, his pops is running, Mr. Darrell Campbell's running the school board. And he's going to throw in some comments. And we just want to say hello to Maddox. Thanks for watching. And you're right, I know nothing about soccer. So we've got Matthew Scalfano will be your play-by-play guy carrying you through. We got Matt Magnano, the son of Nick Magnano. You've heard him on our broadcast before. And here's the kickoff. We also have John Wolf up helping us run sound and do all the commercials and kind of the production of it, because I'm going to be leaving here in just a minute. And I'm going to leave it to these guys. And we're grateful to them and all of our sponsors for making this happen. So, Matthew, take it away as the Eagles have the ball and hopefully going to put some pressure on the Knights.
Thanks, Tom. Yep, we're getting right into it. No, we're not backing off immediately. So Episcopal started off with the kick. It looked like Menard had won the coin toss, and they decided to choose which side they wanted to play on, and they chose the right side what the fans are seeing. So from here, Episcopal will be kicking the ball, and they started off pretty strong. Everyone's still, it's always that first beginning phase, just trying to feel the other team out. What is the other team? Where are the weaknesses? Where's the pressure going to come from? Where's all of everything happening? It looks like we already have a foul call. It looks like it was a handling call, so it will be a free kick for Menard back here right around half field. And this looks like it's Jude Maida who's going to be taking the kick here, which we've seen before. He's got a nasty shot on him. He can hit the ball very well, and we saw it right there, right into the 18. But Episcopal does very well defense and has it pretty strong.
Nice header there. Matthew, one of the things that we're going to be watching throughout the day, and Mr. Campbell can probably clue us in, but if I'm not mistaken, Jad Maida, he had a hamstring pull and actually sat out all of the second half of the last week's playoff game, round 2.
Yes.
And part of the first quarter, and then we have kind of some kind of little hip problem with Ryan Hicks, although he scored the winning goal last week, and it didn't seem to bother him then. And then he had to throw in, too.
That's right.
That was kicked in by the young man. Who was that?
I believe that was Lucas. Yeah, Jackson Lucas.
And then there was one other player I heard might have something that might bother him in the contest. You know who that was, Mr. Campbell? Jude. So the Maida boys.
Yeah.
So we got to keep an eye on that, and hopefully they're healed and not going to see any repercussions of those injuries that they've had before, because this is a huge every contest is huge, right? But we're entering that area. We're just a couple of games away if we can win them of getting to the championship.
Yeah, it's coming down to the wire here, and I mean this game's going to be big and very important. So. And we just saw here that
how is that push in the back legal?
Well, that's the thing with Episcopal. They are very physical. They will not back off on the ball, and Menard's going to have to realize that. It's very what we're going to see is, I think the referee's probably going to let a lot of it go. He's going to be a little more relaxed to see, because Episcopal's very physical, and when you have a team that's not so physical against it, it kind of makes it look like it's one-sided, but you don't want to be calling it that way, because then they'll call every ticky-tack foul or push or touch, and it just makes the game so much slower. It doesn't make it flow as well. And we can see Menard here with very good possession, actually, all over the side. They're building very triangles, but Jude Maida lost the ball there to an Episcopal player.
There's Jude.
He's going down. But number 18 for Episcopal here is driving down the ball. That's Jacob Berg. It looks like he's one of the team captains as well. Well defended from number 12, Matthew Ritchie for Menard. It will go out for a corner kick.
Jude is grabbing his hip, instead of the hamstring. But that physical play right there, when he came in and knocked him out, he caught his hip, and I don't know if you can get a frogged in the hip like you can in the thigh, but
Possibly could. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's happened to me a time or two, but, I mean, with Jude being on that kind of watch list for being injured, that's going to be a key player that's going to be out. And Jad being kind of on the mend, if you will, he's also another key player that Episcopal's going to be looking out for. So they're going to be taking notes of these key players that are going to be going out if those injuries do cause a problem. There's a header from Episcopal, and it will go out. And it looks like it deflected off of a Menard player is what the referee is calling. So it will be another corner kick, it looks like. That was a very
that
good
was
attempt.
close.
Yeah, that was close. That was dangerous. Wow, that was very dangerous. Lane Mendoza is the Episcopal player who took the previous kick and is taking this kick. He looks like he's got some gnarly bend on whenever he strikes the ball. That's going to be very dangerous. Here it comes again, high and way in the back, but it's going to go out of play. So
that was close to just going in over the head of Ozer.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Excuse me.
Hitting the top of the crossbar and going out. So the Eagles going to have to try to take this possession and go back to putting pressure.
That's right. So
quite different soccer game to start off with than last week's game, wasn't it?
Yeah, I would say so. It was a little more intense at first, very quick, fast, see what everybody's doing. Now this one's a little more relaxed, I feel like, almost. Just a little bit to kind of feel each other out, but we'll see. We'll see. Mars going to put up some good possession here. They're playing very good on the possession front of things. And I wonder if that's what Ian Ragsdale was concentrating on from last week, because I didn't really see that much possession from them. There seemed to be a lot of easy giveaways. So,
all right. Well, you're gonna take over. Nick Magnano has gotten into the box, and I'm gonna be leaving you guys. We at 446 appreciate y'all stepping in and helping us. Nick, by the way, is going to be doing the Menard baseball games as they get ready. They're going to be doing home games on 446 Sports, and we're going to be covering softball as well. But as long as these Eagles keep winning, we're going to follow them until the championship game, because we can't go down to Hammond and cover that game. So we thank everybody for watching. I'm signing off, leaving it to Matthew, Nick, Matt, and John, and Mr. Campbell, and Father Luke, who's still up here.
thanks, Tom. All right. A lot of good soccer here from the Menard Eagles. They're doing some pretty good possession from what we're seeing. Just trying to open up that field a little more. We have Giordano with the ball here. He's going to try to do a throw. Well, it looks like there's a substitution that comes on, and Jude Maida is back into the game. Yeah, I don't think he's going to want to miss this game. He's going to want to be in this game big time. Is that Mr. Magnano I see who's on?
I'm here, man. Appreciate you guys.
Glad to have you, Nick.
It's great to be here. Beautiful day outside, 60 degrees, light wind. We're beautiful soccer weather, and I'm pleasantly surprised on how the field conditions are, considering all the rain we received.
I was about to say, the rain definitely, I think, is going to have an effect. We did see a couple of slips and slides here and there on the field, and I don't think that's going to be going away anytime soon. We can see some water built up on the sides of the field, so it is draining decently.
Listening, coming in, guys. I'm glad to see that Jad's out there. So.
Yeah, he's going to be very important, I think. I mean, last week they didn't have him much out there at all. I think for all the first half he was out. Now he's out. He's starting the game, and he's not going out. So I think he's feeling a little bit better. Hopefully so.
So that means the original starting lineup. That means there's nobody missing from last week, because I know that was a big key going into this game.
Correct. Yeah, it looks like everyone who started last week is starting today for Menard. Episcopal with the ball here. They're going to try to drive it down to the outside. There's going to be a foul call from the referee. He didn't like what he saw over there on that far side, so it's going to be a free kick for Episcopal, it looks like.
Yeah, it might have been something we didn't see. Might have been a shirt pull or something, but it looked kind of soft from here. But looked like Jay had a good position. But challenging ball here coming in for Episcopal right now.
here comes the ball coming in.
That was a great call there. I don't know if you guys saw him pushing the back from 33 there.
Yes, number 33, that's a Major Fry.
Yeah, excellent position there by the Menard defender to win that free kick. And obviously, you can definitely tell Jad's not feeling 100% for Jay to come over and take the kick, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be important to see. A couple of little flicks here and there from Ryan Hicks. Good pass by Andrew Coward up the middle. He's trying to get it to Griffin. Griffin's going to break away. He's going to pull it back, maybe cross it over. Ooh, well defended from Episcopal. And there's the key with that. Ooh, that field with Giordano. He slipped right there. He could have had a good turn on the ball, but that field makes a major difference.
Yeah, good clearance. First touch clearance from the Episcopal defender there. Nice throw in here by Hicks. Oh, here we go.
Goes over. Oh, man, I went over Griffin. That was a good leave. Gormanis could have an opportunity there. Episcopal with a possible counterattack. Menard's letting them take a lot of ground, but okay, passively defending, that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys really talked much about Episcopal's run to this point, but man, they finished the season. They had a draw with St. Paul's, which that's a great. Here we go, Matt.
That's impressive, yeah.
Good win there by Guillory. And I'll tell you, John and I were texting earlier. I think sometimes being the number 1 seed is not always the best spot to be. I think the number 2 seed probably has a little bit easier road to the finals. But hey, you have to beat everybody.
That's right.
So,
you.
Country Day is not your normal 16 seed who Menard beat the last round, and obviously Episcopal is not your usual 8 seed.
Definitely not. Menard's going to let this ball right out, and it's going to be Giordano with the throw in here, it looks like. Number 10, Lane Mendoza for the Knights. He's going to be a key player. I mean, we can see he's all up in the midfield. He's going to be very important for the Knights, as we can tell.
A good play there, dropping it back. Well, good pressure, though, by 33 there. See, when you show up late, you don't get the opposing team's roster. So I'm gonna go by what you have. Oh, you have another copy.
Yeah, I got another copy.
Excellent. So.
Yeah, that was Major Fry, I believe is his name, with that pressure. He's a very good forward too. He's been doing a lot of pressure. Oh dear. That could have been very dangerous. That looked like it came off of the head of the defender for Menard, but luckily Gage Osier, he punches it out, and then it gets cleared out by the Menard defender, so it will be a throw-in.
Yeah, Giordano right there with the clearance there, and good reaction by Osier, and to be safe there, not to take a chance.
Right.
You know, possibly could have brought it down, but you know, good clearance.
Throw-in coming in. Right to the keeper. Wow, and he's going to bat it out of bounds. So it is going to be a corner kick.
You know, that's an interesting play there because the attacker does have a right to the ball.
Right.
And he wasn't backing into the keeper. But see that movement he's doing before?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of referees, they don't like that, even though it's stationary.
Ball headed out. It's going to come back to the Episcopal player, but it looks like it goes out of bounds, so it will be another corner kick.
That's going to be critical to watch here. I don't know if you guys can see it in the frame, but
it's number 16, Ahebwa Mohamza. Yeah. Ooh. Difficult foul.
Yeah, it's pretty tough there. I mean, looks like it was probably the momentum. He didn't extend. I know he didn't extend his arm, but it might have been the momentum from him, him coming from the side. This is a dangerous free kick here for Episcopal early in this match.
A lot of the play has been in the defensive half of Menard. That is a little concerning. I'm hoping that they're going to kind of wake up and start making good plays happen here.
This is Mendoza, Matt.
Yes,
so
yeah, we're going to watch out for him. He's got a wicked curve. Wow, good job by Osier.
Yeah, dangerous there to the back post. He covered it well. Once again, didn't give a rebound, which is good. You know, we don't like giving up, extra corner kicks, but at least it wasn't left in the field of play for an attacker to put it back in on the rebound.
Logan Bean here with the kick. He's been kicking pretty much from this right side. Ball's bouncing in the 18 there. Menard's got to clear that soon. And that's that physicality we're talking about. Yeah, the referee's got it. And we're going to see that physicality a lot. We are going to see Episcopal. They're not going to back off the ball.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping Menard, like I said, I'm hoping that they're getting that fire underneath them to really put some pressure, really get physical, because they need to have this game.
Well, when you're playing the defending champs, and I know it's here. I know, we're the #1 seed, but you definitely have to knock them off. So
that's right.
So they're the champs until somebody beats them. I am curious to see, because even on the corner kicks, Jad was not he was not deep at the 6-yard box like he traditionally is. So.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, he's probably having a little trouble even jumping, getting off the ground, which I do know that he missed most of the second half last week. So, here we go.
Wow, good deflection for Menard. Ball's going to keep bouncing there. Good pressure from Luke Griffin. Ball keeps bouncing around. Episcopal's trying to get the ball. Ooh, unfortunate touch from Gormanis there.
Good pressure there by Sam.
Yes, he needs to keep that pressure up. That's going to make mistakes happen.
A lot of times when you're in a match like this, I mean, evenly matched teams, talent-wise and everything, it just becomes down to determination, grit. Who wants it more? Who's going to get that rebound? Who's going to get that clearance? Who's going to make the play when it matters most?
Yeah, those challenges for the 50-50 ball, those are very key and important.
And they're only going to get tougher as the game goes on.
Oh, yeah.
Misheader there by Jude.
Good tackle from Jad. Very good tackle from Jad Maida. He got full control of the ball, still standing, had possession. Very good work. But that's an easy giveaway. You don't want to give those up.
Yeah. I don't know if they're trying to play more direct or not, but Siebenacker he had Sam there. Probably could have played a square ball there.
Maybe they're too excited, possibly. What's your thoughts on that, Nick? I mean, maybe just the nerves, being #1, fighting the old opponents, the people that knocked you out last year. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, and I mean, then they haven't been the most, with possession than, over the course of the season. They have been a little more direct on some, but once again, this is definitely. Is it a throw? Maybe he's calling a throw on that one.
Hopefully so.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's calling a throw on that one. Which the way 12 throws the ball,
that's just as bad as if it was a free
exactly.
kick, right?
It might be better if the ball's on the ground. So you have to take something off of it with the width of this field. So.
Logan Bean with the throw in here. Here it comes. It's in right in the middle. Wow, it's so far.
Jad got that one. So he did move back, and he was the last line there on that one. So
Ozier with a grab. So he's gonna give his team some time to get up the field and before he punts the ball. There it is. Ooh, that field. Yeah, look at that. That's the field that's really coming into play. Good defense for Menard. They're holding it pretty steady. Trying to gain some sort of possession. Hicks with the ball, but he's going to dump it off to Jude Maida.
There we go. Yeah, that's what you're looking for there, man.
There we go. Now there's some possible momentum here. A little bit far-fetched from Siebenacker, but the thought is good. You want to keep that pressure like that. That's very good thoughts from Siebenacker.
It's kind of hard to believe that Episcopal is 10-8-3. I mean, they ended up the season 8-8, but of course they play a difficult schedule. Obviously, their last match they tied St. Paul's, which was a very, very good match, and then you know, they beat Dunham, who's actually in their district, in the first round, 8-0. Then they beat Covenant Christian 4-1. Who Covenant Christian's always one that's, you know, very competitive. So they've had a good couple of challenges. So they're definitely, you know, riding a good wave of momentum. And
Oh yeah.
of course we know that, you know, Menard has, you know, had a very easy first round match, but the difficult second round match, and like I said, with their injuries, you know, maybe a little more challenging than it was, or it should have been.
And Episcopal earlier in the season, they played Ash, which they tied against, and I believe Menard beat Ash earlier this year.
Yeah.
So that was a little early in the season, though.
And if I'm not mistaken, it was a tournament game. So
yes, I believe so.
Yeah, so it's, you know, those tournament games are.
You can't. I mean, can you really count them
Right.
sometimes?
Yeah, some of them are 25-minute halves, some of them are 30. So you give up an early goal, and you kind of, you know, you might get out of sync, out of rhythm. So there's good possession here. See if Hicks can get a touch on it.
He's going to try to dump it off to. Okay, he's dumping it off to Giordano here, who may get it to Cowart or back to Hicks. Back to Hicks.
Yeah, this
Hicks,
is what you need here.
He's going to get it to Griffin, who gets through. He's going to have an opportunity. 3 defenders on him, and he's just, oh man, couldn't get around. Episcopal well defended, but this is going to be a throw-in for Menard in their attacking half.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to. They're definitely going to have to build up. I don't think he's going to beat the 2 center backs who are not only they good size, but they can also run. But this is where Menard, you know, had their first goal against Country Day on a Hicks throw. So
the Hicks throw. Lucas isn't in this time around, but Jude Maida is in the back. He's waiting for it. Siebenacher tries to get it back into play, and he does, but Jude Maida pushing on the ball, gets it back to Giordano.
Hicks in the middle there.
Yep,
See what he
that's
can
where he
do
gets
here.
the ball. Maybe Jay right here does something. Yeah,
Hey,
take a
that's a good
shot.
hit.
Have it. Why not? Have the opportunity. You got the space.
Yeah, that ball was knuckling too on target. That would have been very difficult.
That's a hard one to defend when that ball knuckles like that. Oh gosh, you don't know where it's gonna go.
Yeah, good play there by Hicks to drop it off to him. And good hustle there by Jude, you know, winning the ball that came across, the second ball that came across.
I mean, I would definitely promote that shot for sure. I mean, Menard's got to get something. Oh my gosh! Wow. Number 8 for Episcopal, Alden Romano, was a little late on clearing the ball out, and that looks like Luke Griffin.
Yeah, Griffin
he was just
was
aware.
there.
Yeah, he was aware of that, and he just jumped right in, noticed the ball was going. That deflection off of Griffin almost went into the back of the net. Nobody was there. The keeper wasn't even there either. That would have just gone right in. Man, that was a close one.
Definitely not expecting that. The keeper will be alert and aware the rest of the game.
A substitution for Episcopal coming in, 2 players.
Yeah. Daryl mentioned Tony Miola. That was 30 years ago, Daryl.
30 years, wow.
Yeah, he was my favorite player back then because I was a goalkeeper as well. He started a good run of American goalkeepers. So I would say this game's been 50-50. Matt, what you think?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe a little more on the defensive half from Menard. But yeah, it's heading towards that direction. I think everyone's starting to get into their groove and understanding what needs to be done. There's a save, I guess you could say, from Hosier. Just a little flick play with the head for number 6. That's Caleb Besselman.
Nice flick there, win by Sam. Let's see what Siebenacher can do here.
He's going to give it off to Hicks. Look at that. They double-teamed immediately. You saw that?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah. I think they're understanding that that's the key one that they are going to have to pressure.
Oh.
God, that field makes it difficult.
You know, with the width like that, that's a
deflection.
Yeah, he's got it. That's a good call by the referee there.
Very good job.
But, with the width of this field, they're going to need to change the point of attack a little bit faster than that. I mean, you had Jay over there wide open who could make the attack and run up there with Sam on the right side. Well, I'd like to see
Ooh, Ryan wanted it too.
You know, and Hicks is gonna he's gonna lull him to sleep. There's gonna be 1 or 2 runs that he's gonna have. Get out of bounds, ball. Yeah, there's gonna be 1 or 2 runs here where he's gonna be on the backside, or he's gonna win a second ball that nobody's expecting, and 2-3 touches, and it'll be in the back of the net. So, if like I said, if he's healthy enough, that's what he usually does. Of course, we'll say this: the Eagles they're keeping 5 back. They'll keep looks like they have Giordano back here, and then the other 3 backs, and then Jude's
kind of more defensive mindset.
Yeah, he's definitely more in that number 6 role than he is in that probably number 8 role that he likes to play. There's a foul there on Episcopal.
Yeah, it looks like that was Mahamza who was pushing on Griffin a lot more. He was very handsy in the back, which is understandable.
Yeah, it looks like, hey,
Is that Jad?
Yeah, Jad's coming to take this one, so.
Leg may be getting a little more loose as he
Yeah.
moves around a little.
That's right. His leg could be getting more loose. So we'll see what Jad Maida can do here. He's going to hit it in towards Ryan. Oh, Episcopal will clear it.
Dangerous ball here.
This could be a good counterattack.
Of course, they do have 2 back, and Guillory can run with anybody. Oh, good defending
push,
there.
yeah,
Yeah, good
good job.
defending there. Good job there by him, and looks like that was Matt Ritchie.
Yeah,
in
Ritchie.
the back there. Okay, very good job. Of course, 2 seniors back there who's played a lot of soccer and know what to do. But a lot of times a defender, an inexperienced defender there would just kick the ball out of bounds, and they would end up having a throw in right there at the 18 instead of one back towards midfield. So worked out better.
Jake Early, a good step up for defending on that ball. Episcopal's still making progress down the field.
Yeah, and they're a quality team, Matt. They're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
always have club players. I mean, they probably have a roster full of club players, and it just it's dangerous here. Second
Ooh, here
ball.
comes a shot.
Ooh.
Oh, well, that's a bit high.
Yeah, Richie kind of ball watched a little bit on that second ball there. Where number 3, which is Win Turner, he kind of worked off the ball and was there for the second ball, but fortunately it didn't pressure Ozier there. Tell you what, you look up and there's 13 minutes left in this half. We're in the 27th minute, 28th minute of this game, and it's gone by quick.
Oh, yes, it has. Lots of good challenges on the 50-50s. Seen a lot of good soccer here, actually.
Yeah, no subs yet that I can remember. So definitely this time of the year, you find your 11 and you usually run with them. It's a good win there by 16. That's the thing. It's gonna be very difficult for the Eagles to beat them in the air. They're 2 center backs.
They're tall.
Yeah, they're
Man,
tall.
They're
They're big kids.
Yeah.
Kind of remind me of a center back that used to play for Menard that was annoying in the air, who might be on the broadcast today.
11 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I coached against you, so but yeah, that presence in the back, and of course there's been a bunch of good ones as well. Curcio and Calvin and
good
the
old
list,
Calvin.
yeah, the list goes on, and Jad is just
Jude goes down. He felt that in his hip. I don't think he's coming back from that one. He went down immediately once he took off after the ball.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the referee didn't see it because it was kind of to his left. Jude had played it forward, and it looked like the Episcopal player. I don't think it was anything malicious, but it looked like he did carry his right leg. He kind of kept it back. He stayed stationary with it, and Jude tried to go through, and yeah, it definitely looks like a hip.
Yeah, I mean, he did that initial takeoff right towards the ball that was bouncing towards the middle, and right there, he grabbed it immediately. He knew instantaneously that it went out. All right, we're going to take a little break here. Let see us evaluate Jude Maida, so we'll be back in just a short moment, folks.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know, Certified Transmission.
And we're back to the Eagles Nest here in Alexandria, Louisiana, with the Menard Eagles hosting the Episcopal Knights. We just came off of a little bit of an injury from Jude Maida, and the teams are getting ready to get back started. I don't believe there was a foul or anything, so it looked like this may be a drop ball.
Yeah, Episcopal had possession,
Okay,
so he'll drop it to him, most likely. Usually in Club USSF, they drop it to the defensive team, and defensive team, will play it back. But there was, I think, clear possession by Episcopal on this one.
The ball is on the near side here.
Question is, who came in for Jude? Let's see.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Right here, number 2 came in from
Coward?
So, yeah, it
I
looks
thought
like
Coward was already in.
Was Coward in?
Yeah, I thought he was.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's Lucas. Lucas is on the far side.
Yeah, 13, yeah.
So Lucas was the one with the goal last week, and it looks like Ian Ragsdale is going to be doing some movement around.
Yeah, looks like he's
of some of his players.
Be interesting. It looks like surely. I mean, Hicks is back there in that defensive center mid, number 6 position that Jude usually plays in, but I can't imagine that being a.
It can't be that.
Oh gosh.
Here's an opportunity here. Ball bounces around, and it's going to go in the back of the net. It just bounces right over everybody, right into the back of the net. Wow.
Yeah, flick on there, and like I said, this backside was watching a little bit, and Ozier was kind of caught in no man's land. Didn't know if he should come out forward or not. Paused a second, and that Episcopal player took full advantage of that. But unfortunately, that's that happens right where Jude would have been, with that injury. But like I said, the second ball there off the flick off their forward, number 3 flicked it on, and I think it was 6.
Besselman.
Who just wanted it more there on the play. Got a good touch on it, so now we got to come back, boys.
Yeah, and Episcopal, they are still. Oh my gosh, they're getting up some more pressure. They're not going to back off from that. They're not going to take it easy on Menard here. They're going to make him fight for it. Ryan's going to take it in almost all the way himself. He's going to drop it off to Coward. Coward's going to drive it over, passes it off to Hicks. Hicks is driving down the line. He's going to cross it over. Well defended from the keeper, but he can't get a hold on it. Lucas is there. He's going to take a shot, takes another shot, and there's another shot from Lucas. My goodness, he's just shooting all day. The ball will go out for a goal kick. Wow.
Yeah, excellent job there by the keeper. Initial cross, he wasn't able to hold on to it, but he got up and he blocked the first rebound. Then the second rebound, there was the number 16 center back was there to block it, and then the third one just went off. But good pressure there. Way to come back for the Eagles.
Now that's a way to get the momentum shift going for the Eagles. That type of opportunity right there, that'll do the trick.
Yeah, now we've talked about it multiple times for Menard, but also a good friend of ours, Danny Clear, texted during the injury break that the width of this field is not necessarily Menard's favor, but I mean that's you play what you have, and you can't have it any wider, unfortunately. But it definitely makes the defensive team against Menard. It gives them a better opportunity. It kind of you can put 2 or 3 people around Hicks. You can put 2 or 3 people around, Griffin and Siebenacher, and this field gets very, very narrow, very tight quickly.
And it was always a hard field to play on just because of its narrowness. And with the drainage of the field, it's not the best. So that water kind of holds up on the sides here. And we can see that.
Right. I mean, there's nothing you could do about it.
Yeah, it's so difficult. So it's going to play a big effect on both teams, because Episcopal is used to having a very wide field. That's a very dangerous challenge, and it looks like the referee did not like that call or that foul. So he's going to yellow card Gormanis here. And, I mean, he did come in studs up. That was not really called for from Gormanis.
Well, no, but the unfortunate thing is, and I mean, we'll be able to see it whenever we watch. We have the angle the referee doesn't.
Yeah.
He didn't necessarily get him with the bottom of the cleat. He ended up getting his cleat down, but he ended up kind of getting him with his hip. But like you said, I mean, initially it looked rough. It looked bad because of where Sam's cleats were.
Yeah, that angle of attack, it does get the attention of the referee, too.
Now, how does this change his play on the field? Because he's a very aggressive player. He's not a dirty player by no means. That wasn't a dirty tackle, but he is aggressive. So that's gonna possibly change his game a little bit.
Fairbanks is in for Gormanis off that yellow card, so he'll be playing on the high side here. Very well defense from Menard, and the ball's going to get out of play for a goal kick for them.
Yeah, good job by Jad there. Trying to keep an eye on Jude over there. He's walking.
He's walking, but he still is.
I thought it was his hip, Matt.
Yeah.
But I don't. It looks like it might be more of an ankle the way he's walking over there. But
that's a possibility.
Of course, his Eagle team, they are deep. So
yeah. Here's some possible open field here for Menard, and he can take that opportunity. Episcopal just recovers so quickly, and I don't think Menard's used to that recovery time. Cowart will hit it to the middle, but no one's there. Fairbanks was chasing after it. Okay. Aggressive play from Giordano. He's going to be called for a shove in the back.
He's telling him that's 2.
Yeah.
So
he's got to be careful. If
yeah.
he gets another one on, I mean, it's probably going to be a yellow card there from Menard.
Right. See how Menard defends this. Like I said, I think the biggest issue thus far for the Eagles have been the second ball, the flicks, the ball as it comes down from the initial clearance. They've just been ball watching a little too much. Let's see if they made that adjustment here.
Ogier comes out, punches the ball out.
It's a good win there by him.
Episcopal gets possession, so they're going to try to make something. Here comes a cross from Episcopal. Oh, a possible bite kick, but doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Well defended from Menard. Referee's telling the player to get up. Lots of aggressive play, and there's going to be some pushing from Episcopal Besselman, who had the goal earlier.
Yeah, he's also the one that just got knocked down, so definitely a little redemption there.
Right.
But,
referee's going to talk to Giordano, it looks like.
Yeah, he probably said something.
Yeah, probably so. Just calm him down.
Most likely, but he was talking to him earlier, and he has two on him.
That's
so.
right. He's got to be careful.
Got to challenge that one, gentlemen. Somebody's got to challenge that first ball there.
Here we go. Possible good movement from Menard. Ooh, very well defended. Number 8, Alden Romano. It's pretty strong defense from him.
Yeah, I mean they're solid in the back.
Oh yeah,
for sure. And here we go. We have Sam coming back on. So let's kind of see. 4 minutes left here. So the 36th minute. Let's see how Sam comes out and plays with that yellow card.
I don't think he's going to drop his intensity. He's always been a very just aggressive, intense player, but not malicious.
Yeah, I agree with that. And like I said, I think a different angle, and we may not even be talking about a yellow card.
Right.
But I mean, there's only so much you can see whenever you're in the middle of the field. Like I said, the cleat was up, but it came down before. And like I said, he got him with his hip. So, but there's water under the bridge now.
So there's a substitution for Episcopal. Besselman's going to go off. Yeah, I don't think the coach liked how Besselman was kind of drawn off after that foul on the near side close to us. So I think the coach for Episcopal is going to just take him out, calm him down a little bit, talk to him, maybe strategize, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a wise decision. And, of course, when you have a 1-0 lead, you kind of with 3 minutes left in the first half, you can kind of take that chance there. But definitely don't want him to get a cheap, yellow or maybe even a red.
Good movement from Episcopal, but gets swallowed up by a couple of Eagles, but it'll still go in their favor. Wow.
I don't know if you guys have also talked about who's the who's waiting in the wings for the winner of this. Just smaller school in New Orleans named Isidore Newman.
That's
I don't know if
right.
anybody,
Newman's waiting.
I don't know if anybody knows about him, but if you don't know about him, all you have to do is Google their soccer results over the past 25 years.
Shoot, yeah, about that long. Yeah.
Definitely a powerhouse in Division 4. So the road doesn't get any easier with either one of these teams, whoever wins. I know that our head coach at Grace now would like to see his alma mater and a team he coached for a number of years, the Menard Eagles, have a chance at Newman in the semifinals, because 2010 on this field, they had Newman beat and gave up a goal kind of late that was kind of questionable on a foul call, but would like to see the Eagles have a chance to redeem that team.
Yeah, I remember that game. That was a very intense game. Oh, we'll never forget that one. That was a good one.
Yeah, we were here watching it until it went into overtime, and we had to leave to go up and referee a semifinal in Shreveport that year. But it was from what I remember, it was a great game.
It was. It was very well played by the 2010 Eagles. Jacob Berg had a yellow card on him for delaying the restart, it looked like. He threw the ball pretty far away after a foul was called on him. And I think that brought back Besselman. Yeah, Besselman's back in. The one with the goal.
So now we have one Eagle on the yellow card and one Knight on the yellow card. We're under 2 minutes here, and of course, I'm sure with the goal and with the injury, there's probably going to at least be a minute of stoppage time. Tell you that window unit went off, and I can hear myself think now.
Right, I was thinking the same thing. It was so loud earlier, and now it's like, oh, wow.
Yeah. So, ooh. Don't know if that one was.
It's like that was, okay, the ball went out of bounds, it looked like.
I tell you, I like 10. I like the patience. I like Mendoza. I mean, he holds on to the ball, and that's something that you definitely need. Also like the way 38 there just went, had that open space and went and attacked the Menard defense there.
And he's very aware.
Yeah.
Mendoza's very aware of his fielding and his positioning.
Good win there.
Good job by Cowart. Richie's going to clear it here. Mahomes in the back, that defender, you're not going to win on the air with Mahomes. He is so tall and just such a big guy. He's all over the place. I mean, he's right there again.
Yeah, he and Andrew Richard, I mean, they're just, like I said, they're going to be tough to beat in the air for sure. And they're quick as well. I mean, they're fast as well. So Menard crowd, trying to get the guys to pressure a little bit more.
That's right. They're passionate.
Yeah. Episcopal fans not happy with that no call there. So
the fans are not happy at all. It sounds like.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing about the air condition being off is we can hear the crowd a little more, which sometimes is a good thing.
Yeah, it makes the intensity go up, and then you can hear the passion in everyone's voice.
Yeah.
Giordano with a throw in.
Did anybody start their watch?
No, I did not.
All right, so.
Oh, the ball pops out to Besselman. Besselman's going to try to take a shot on here, but Richie well defended. And it looks like it deflected off of Besselman, so it looks like it's going to be a goal kick.
Yeah, that could have been very dangerous for sure. Now Ozier's going to take the kick, it looks like.
Yeah. Saving Jad's leg.
So basically, guys, just like we talked about, I mean, it's just when the two teams are just evenly matched, it becomes a want. And on that one play, Besselman wanted just a little bit more on that one play.
Yeah.
Read it a little bit better. Let's see if Menard can get one right here before half. We're probably at least a minute or so into.
Yeah, I think so. Probably close to the 2-minute. And Ryan's going to hit it up towards Gormanis. He's going to try to put some pressure. He could easily flick it here. And there's an offsides call from the far side referee. Oh, how unfortunate. It was a good shot attempt from Gormanis, but he was offsides anyway. Even if that went in the back of the net, that would not have counted. Oh, that's so heartbreaking.
I don't know if you guys can see, but right behind Coach Ian and behind the AR one over there's Lamar Primetime Gafford. He even just gave it to he even got into the play there. So great to see that Lamar's out here covering high school soccer. Nice tackle.
Good attempted tackle
Very
from
good
Cowart. They're going to make Gormanis run, but he's not going to back down. Look at this pressure he's going to put on here. Yeah, wow, that pressure.
Boy, they find Mendoza, and when they do, I mean, he doesn't lose the ball much.
Not at all. And he's very intelligent with where he places it, too.
So just a good soccer challenge right there on that header. Not on the last play there on Ryan, but on that header.
Right. And it looks like this is going to be going into halftime.
Yeah.
So we'll be taking a break here, it looks like.
Yeah, you're listening to Menard Eagle Soccer on 446 Sports.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know, certified transmission.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
And we're back at Eagles Nest for the quarterfinal match between the Episcopal Knights out of Baton Rouge and your Holy Savior Menard Eagles here in Alexandria, Louisiana. It's been an even first half, Matt.
Yeah.
One yellow card apiece for each team. Unfortunately, the Eagles are down 1-0, but they've had their opportunities as well. What you think?
Yeah, Menard's going to be – they're pushing pretty hard. I think towards the end of the first half, though, they started kind of pulling back a little bit. I think they're just finding difficulty and trying to figure something out, trying to find good momentum without Jude there, because Jude is really good about gobbling up those balls that kind of just pop out, and he'll send them back in. He's not there anymore. So losing that is going to be very difficult, I think, for Menard. But I believe Ian Ragsdale, the head coach for Menard, he is going to make some adjustments to where he's going to try to give his team the most opportunities that he can.
Yeah, and watching Judy's walking back right now. He still has his cleats on, still has shin guards. He does have a visible limp, but and right now it's all about who's healthy, who can make the plays, and the determination, like we talked about. This is a senior-laden group. They have a bunch of seniors. They're a quality team. They've won a lot of. That's the thing too. They've won a lot of soccer games. They've won them in different ways, and I'll be honest with you. As long as 5 is on that field, in the blink of an eye, he can change it. Not saying that the other ones can't. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to say it's all about him, but when you have a player with his quality and his speed, he can change the game very quickly.
Oh yeah, Ryan Hicks. We've seen number 5 Ryan Hicks from Menard. He can make or break a game. He can make it happen. We've seen him in the last game against Metairie Park Country Day, where he just took it all the way down to the far side of the field and just hit it right in. Just popped it right back into the back of the net. So he can make the plays happen, and I believe he's probably gonna wake up here in the second half, and I think he's gonna be doing the same thing. So about total shots for Menard, I've got about 3 that I've counted, but for Episcopal we have about 4, with one of those being a goal from Besselman. Excuse me, number 6 Caleb Besselman. But Besselman did get that yellow card that you had mentioned earlier, Nick, and he's playing with a lot of passion out there. We're seeing that from the Episcopal players. They're playing with a lot of passion and a lot of aggressiveness.
Hey, we're going to go ahead and go to break. We'll take one break before we get to the second half match. You're listening to Eagles Soccer on 446 Sports.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world in the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuations,
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy-saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
And welcome back to Eagles Nest for the quarterfinal matchup between Episcopal Knights out of Baton Rouge, number 8 seed, and your Holy Savior Menard Eagles, number 1 seed. I'm Nick Magnano, joined by Matt Scalfano, joined by Matthew Magnano on the camera, and John Wolf pushing the buttons. And guys, does it mean it takes 3 people to replace Tom? I mean, should we give Tom that much credit? So Tom's taking care of the people's business at City of Pineville. So hopefully we do well to fill in for him. So Matt, man, take it away. We're about off for the second half.
About to start with the second half here, but very good play from the first half from both sides, both teams. Excuse me. So, and it looked like, well, Episcopal pulled away with the first goal. So we'll see if Menard can answer here, and we'll see how they respond in kind. They'll be excited to get going, and here we go. We started the second half.
Yeah, we have the shadow on the field right here from the press box, so it's gonna distort the camera angle a little bit, but just until the lights come on, which may be the next 20 minutes or so.
That's right. So and that sun, setting behind us here in the press box, it can play a pretty big effect on the field for sure for both players. So depending on where the ball comes in at. Ooh, a bit of an easy giveaway there from Menard. That's Yassine Zaid with the ball. He's going to drive it down the far side. He's going to try to bring it in. But Ritchie, looks like Matthew Ritchie's going to defend it, and it's going to be a throw-in for Episcopal.
I'm going to take your word for it on number 40. I don't have 40 on the roster you gave me here.
Oh, yeah. His number was number 11.
Okay.
But they changed to 40. Yeah, I think he had to get another jersey.
Yeah, I would definitely watch Besselman on this. He has been all over the place if he's on the field.
I'm not actually seeing him on the field right now.
Oh, nice play there.
Good header from Episcopal.
Yeah, that was, as you said, Ozier, cleared it. And, of course, you prefer that ball being far and wide, but unfortunately it didn't come back to hurt Menard.
Menard's going to be opening up the field here, pass it around. Kind of like in the first half, how they started it off, pass it around, open it up a little more, make opportunities happen.
Looks like they also have Mendoza up higher, Matt, in this one. There he is.
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah, he is playing more of a forward position.
Yeah. So I guess with Besselman out, he's going to have him up top and see what he can do.
That's fair. I mean, he's good at controlling the ball, too.
Nice turn there by Hicks.
Wow, look at Hicks. He's just driving through these Episcopal players. Ooh. Tried to give it to look like Coward on the side there, but Episcopal with some very good defense.
One thing Mendoza is he's faster, in my opinion, just from what I've seen the first half. He's faster than Besselman, so they definitely better be ready for his speed.
Episcopal moving the ball around in the attacking half of Menard. They're just getting by with the defense. See what happens.
Yeah. 44 minutes into this match, and Episcopal still leading 1-0.
Logan Bean going to be.
He's stopped the clock here.
Oh well, there is. We have a bit of a a little fan out here wants to be part of the game. He is excited to play. The goalkeeper for Episcopal, Luke Stelly, just that's the grandson of the athletic director who's wanting to make a statement out here.
Hey, you know what? That's also that's one of the people that you have on the field that you can actually put the camera on. A lot of these we don't give them the camera time because you don't want them to get any attention. But on this one, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, having a young fan passionate and interested in soccer, that's good. That's very good to have. Here comes a shot from way far away from Ryan Richard, but it'll go way far out there. Wide right.
So
a pleasant way to interrupt a game, I guess you could say.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, like I said, much better than what happened at Super Bowl the other day.
Oh yeah, that's right. What a game that Super Bowl. That was very interesting, that game.
It's gonna be Eagle throw in here. Even match like we talked about. The one play that so far, like I said, the Besselman made. Now I'm curious to know if he's out because of the yellow card and he's just worried about that, or if he may have an injury.
Oh yeah, that's good to know.
I mean,
Trying
he
to figure out
was.
which one it is.
He was a very physical player, and was not afraid of contact in the first half. So it makes you wonder if he didn't get a knock that we don't know about. So it looks like we're down a starter and they're down a starter.
That's right.
It's good defending there. I think it was that Coward on that one.
Yeah,
good
Coward
defending
on the
by
far
Coward
side.
there. Although we're giving a few too many throw-ins
I
away
agree.
in that defensive third. They're dangerous with these as well, just like Menard.
I agree. And with Logan Bean throwing the ball, gosh, this guy's got an arm on him. He can get that ball in there. I mean, look how far it's going. It's going all the way to the penalty marker.
Yeah.
Here comes a shot, or attempted shot from Episcopal, but very good defense. Menard is just stacking the box here with all those jerseys. Goodness. Gorman is kind of the only one out here. He's going to hit it out to Cowart, though, who may try to make something happen and get around Episcopal. No, he's gonna reset. That's okay. I'd agree with the reset here.
Yeah, that was fixing to say that was a very good play until 40 made the recovery run.
All right. Cowart knocks down Mahamza somehow. I don't really know how that worked. Uh-oh. Episcopal here. There's an open man. That's Mendoza. He's going to have the ball. He's going to try to take a shot. He wants it on that right foot, it looks like. But Jay Guillory is there. He's going to pop it out. Here comes number 3. He's going to have a shot from way far away, but it's going to go a little too high. That's Wynn Turner.
Look, that defending that Jad just did on Mendoza.
Very impressive.
That's 100% experience.
Yes.
That's all that was.
So.
That was experience. I mean, he's even 100% healthy. He's slower than Mendoza. His spacing, where he was at, the decision he made not to stab at the ball, that was great defending. And unfortunately, it looks like, he may have overextended himself. But that's one that Mendoza had the advantage there, and Jad did a great job. And then obviously Guillory came in, to help and ended up winning the ball. So good defending there by Jad.
Yeah, he didn't overcommit, and like you said, that experience. Once you get burned by it for a few times, a few years, you start learning, okay, not to overcommit too much, because then you'll get burned on the back end of it. And that's what Mendoza was trying to do, but it was very intelligent from Jad to just kind of hold the brakes, and just kind of keep the ball in front.
Yeah, smart soccer player, smart young man. So
it looks like the ball may have gone out of play there. Yeah, it looks like the ball has gone out of play, and so it will be a throw in for the Knights.
We're in the 48th minute of this game, and Menard needs to try to gain a little more possession, see if we can, put a little more pressure on Episcopal. The Episcopal's they're gonna live in this, this area all night. They'll be perfectly fine with this.
Right. And they're playing wide. They have a lot of. I mean, look, this looks like they're playing almost 6 in the backfield, just about.
Oh gosh.
Oh no, Mendoza gets through. He's gonna try to tip it through, but it'll go out of play. It'll be a goal kick. Mendoza causing a lot of problems for the defense back here for Menard.
He's definitely quick. Knows where to be. Makes great. He made a great run off the back shoulder of the left center back there. The right center back there, and on Gudo, and then Jay came in last minute and put pressure on him to force it wide. But that's going to be a matchup. Of course, Gudo, who's an experienced player as well, but had a freak injury early in the season. So, with the breaking his jaw, at practice. So, I'm pretty sure that he, with his experience, it's good to have him come in, behind Jad compared to maybe some younger players on the roster.
Ryan Hicks with the ball, and he's got a lot of Episcopal players around him.
Yeah, I would like to see if, and of course, this is just me, from an outside view. I'd like to see him more on this side. I don't know how
Hicks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's comfortable over here, but we know what they have over there. Let's see what they have over here. Let's challenge this side a little bit. But
I think he's more comfortable with his left foot, so he likes to hold on to that left side of the field. To bring it in.
But I would like I said, I'd like to see if he could go at this guy here on this backside and maybe even have that left foot going into the middle of the park.
Right. Ryan Richard back for the defense for Episcopal. I haven't really seen much from him. He hasn't really been challenged too much, and if I had to say.
Yeah. Nice ball there. Good
Very
split.
good job, yeah.
Let's see what we have here.
Good tackle from Episcopal.
That's Mendoza.
Golly, that man is everywhere.
Your center forward coming back. Gentlemen, that's how you are a defending state champ right there.
Yeah.
Is that kind of work rate right there. The effort that he put in. A lot of center forwards, they just watch that play happen. Get a little more movement by the Eagles too on these free. And there goes Sam. Sam makes a good run. So see if we can't open a little space here.
Oh, that's a bit of an easy giveaway there from Griffin. There's Mendoza again.
He might be running out of gas.
Who, Mendoza?
Yeah. He looks a little tired, and that might be why the coach chose to put him up there. See if he can't, make one or two really good runs. But he's got his hands on his hips, and but I sure thought that Menard would be able to take advantage of him not being in the middle of the park there.
Here comes Jackson Lucas.
Ooh.
Oh man, just challenged too hard, and the ball was there.
Yeah,
the referee pointed out it was a good tackle.
Yeah, I said ooh because he had Cowart making that run on the left if he just could have gotten it to him, but the ball bounced up.
Well defended by Matthew Ritchie.
Yeah, looks like he's got a knock tear on the follow through.
There is a substitution. That's Besselman coming in.
So we're gonna see
Episcopal.
Yeah, 28 minutes left in this game. That probably was just one of those things just to calm him down, Matt. Let him watch the game a little bit, see where we're at, and now let's see if they'll put Mendoza back at center mid. If they do, obviously it'll be challenging, but he may not have the energy.
Right.
It's not a bad clearance there.
That was actually very impressive to get his hips around the ball like that.
Do need to get the ball on the ground here, though.
They do.
Not them. Oh.
Bit of a trip. It's a little weak, but I mean, there was still a trip. It's still a trip is a trip.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is a free kick for the Knights.
And Ryan knows. Just kind of a little stuck his toe out there and just was a little late, but
just a little unlucky with it.
See if they put now in the first half, Mendoza went back post. He went low and he went back post. So let's see what he does this one. I wonder if he's going to try to hit this one front post. He may try to chip it. Nope,
he's
still back post. No,
right
center.
to Ozier, but Ozier will hit it on over.
Yeah. And Episcopal's good. Like I said, they'll live with this because this time's just gonna. I mean, I know the referee's gonna keep an eye on it, and the referee's gonna keep make sure they're not wasting time. But
we're in the 53rd minute of the game so far.
They get a good. Now they do have 18 on the keeper again. So let's see how. And now they put a defender with him. Come on.
Oh, the ball's bouncing around. It's still bouncing and some flicks and it's just gonna get knocked out of bounds by Episcopal. So it will be a goal kick.
Besselman there with the initial header. So I mean he's around the ball. I mean that's the thing about him.
He can get up. He can get really high in the air to get that ball.
Sure.
That's very impressive.
Yeah.
It looks like they're still putting Mendoza up top, but Besselman's here on the outside, on the near side.
And why not? Because I mean, their midfield's been solid, even with Mendoza up top. This is where the clock just tick 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 tick.
That's right. The clock is the enemy of Menard right now.
Keep possession here. And now there's a good challenge, Sam.
Good job by Gormanis.
Yes, there we go.
Oh man. Goodo with the ball now. Ooh, a bit of an easy giveaway.
Yeah, Mendoza pressuring him there. Good step there by Jay.
Gets it to Griffin in the midfield. Griffin's going to try to hit it to Gormanis, but he's already swamped by 2 Episcopal players. Gormanis is going to do the switch to Cowart, but couldn't make it happen.
That's one there where I kind of wish Ryan would have called Griffin off. Yeah, called Griffin off on that one but I mean it's Griffin just trying to make a play, It's easy for me to say up here.
Right. I mean it's different up here than it is on the field for sure.
But another thing too that kind of surprises me, of course, maybe with a 1-0 lead they're not, but it kind of surprises me that Episcopal doesn't bring their center backs up on this. Of course, if they keep winning the first balls like that, they don't have to bring the 6-footers up, do they?
Yeah. The head coach is probably going to have them more concentrated on defense. I mean, he's playing 4 back right now, even with that attacking throw in.
And you're going to see they have another sub up, so you're going to see that he's going to be subbing. And of course, I know the game's getting later, so people do get tired, but don't think that's not a tactic as well.
Oh yes.
Every 2 minutes, every 3 minutes, just take
Fresh
off.
legs.
Yeah, take off 10 or 15 seconds on the sub as well. So, but they're definitely, like I said, they're keeping 3 back at all times. They have number 12, who's Logan Bean, who's kind of in their number 6 position, defensive center midfielder. So he's back as well. So they're definitely watching for that counterattack, one of those runs that could be made.
Bit of a trip there on Cowart, it looked like. I personally think he just got bodied off the ball a little bit. Cowart's a little guy, but he's feisty. He's pretty good.
Yeah, and you wonder if there wasn't contact 2 or 3 touches before that.
Right.
That may have brought it, his attention to it.
Here comes Ryan with the kick. Quick kick already. It's going to get right to the keeper. Wow. Good job from Jay Guillory. He kind of came out of nowhere on this on this near side.
Yeah, and I don't know if Ryan was trying to play it through to him or not, but it looked like it was a late run. Maybe if he could have given him a little more time, might have been a little more pressure. That's a very good punt by that Episcopal keeper there. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Bit of some pushing and shoving there from Siebenacher and Mendoza. And there's going to be a yellow card for both of them. Yeah, that's fair. That's understandable.
You know, and it's unfortunate because Siebenacher got it because of the retaliation.
Right,
I mean, that's the problem there. If he just is calm, you know, he doesn't get that. But I will say that's on Mendoza, so that's a critical.
Yeah, very much
know,
so. Which, you know, Menard could capitalize on this, Nick. You know, with Mendoza out, they're not going to have as much pressure up on the defense. I wonder if Ian wants to put some of his defenders into the attacking half.
And when Turner comes in for Mendoza, number 3, on the sub here. So I am eager to see how long he's going to have. Of course, he does have a 1-goal lead, so eager to see how long he's going to keep Mendoza on the bench. Oh, nice 2 hands in the back there. But they could see it, not necessarily the referee. Besselman there again with the chicken wing.
Yeah.
So
he wasn't liking that pressure from Lucas.
No, he's definitely aggressive, and that might be one that you have to watch too. And here's Mendoza. Yeah, didn't take long.
Nope, he wants back in.
Let's see what he does. He brings Besselman to the right, and Mendoza's.
He's going to go back up top.
Yeah, going back up top. So.
And is that Jad? Yeah, Jad Maida came in for Siebenacher.
Yep. So it's good to see Jad back.
I think Mendoza came in a little too early. If I was head coach Kieran Bullock for Episcopal, I kept Mendoza out just a little bit longer because he's still pretty fired up, it looks like.
Yeah.
He had that little late push there, it looked like, on Richie, so we'll see.
Eager to see how long Siebenacher is out as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Jad's a great player, so I mean it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, but with no injury, I mean that's not a bad sub. But of course he's limping again, so let's kind of see how. Oh no!
Ooh, that's a ball that pops out to Mendoza. Goodo's there, so he's going to knock it out for a corner kick for Episcopal. You notice Jad was kind of being more attacking.
Yeah, no,
on the ball.
He's playing where Siebenacher was.
Yeah.
So he's in front of the 2 center backs with Goodo still back there. So yeah, for sure. And
I'm surprised Ian didn't want to switch that out, but maybe it's a play. Maybe he's trying to.
Yeah, and maybe he won't
see something different.
Yeah, and maybe he won't. Ball's out of play.
Ball
I think.
goes way out of bounds. So.
And maybe he won't extend himself as much.
Right.
With playing that number 6 position, that defensive center mid position, as if he's trying to catch up with the center forward who's making a run through. So
we're at the 60th minute mark of the game. So we got about 20 more minutes to go, a little over 20.
Good win there. See what Cowher can do here. Looks like Sam's making a run to the corner, but of course that's another thing without Jude, being in there. Jude kind of has that calm presence,
right.
on the attack as well. That's one of those that's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
I mean, his foot's there. It is a foul, but
it's just like that one that Ryan had.
Yeah, exactly.
It's technically textbook foul, but it's a little just small little foul.
Right, for sure.
And it's unfortunate to have. And Episcopal's going to take advantage of this. They're going to kill some more of the clock here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Good win there by Ryan.
Attempted slide tackle from Jad, not able to do it. Giordano's going to put some pressure on the ball, and the ball is going to get knocked out for a goal kick.
Okay, so must have went off the outside of his foot. It was kind of deceptive.
It did. I thought it deflected at first, but the way the ball curved, it must have hit on the outside.
Yeah. And the Eagles, they just need to stay within themselves. I mean, I know it's the 61st minute, but they need to. They need to stay within themselves. It's only going to take one run, and if they get the equalizer, then it's definitely going to put Episcopal on the back foot.
Yeah, Besselman's on that far side now, and he's kind of putting some pressure on Coward, and Coward's not liking it too much.
Yeah, he's definitely an aggressive player. Like I said, I wouldn't consider it dirty, but he's aggressive.
Right.
For sure.
Right. Agreed.
3 people are right there. Three Episcopal defenders right there.
So hard to get around there.
Discipline.
Yeah.
Discipline. Good team shape. Well coached.
Coming back on the other side. Going back into pressure. Ryan's got the ball. He's going to try to hit it to Cowart. Ryan's still there.
Nice win there by 8. That nice win by Romano.
Yeah.
I mean, that could have easily. Hicks gets that one there, and, you know, he's got a chance to make a run, and Romano stepped in and made that play.
Cowart with the ball now. He's going to try to drive it to the outside. He loves doing that a lot more. Maybe pass it back now. Ball's there, referee saying. So Ryan's going to get the ball. He still has possession. Well defended for Mahumza.
He's all legs, man. I mean, he
yeah.
is. I mean,
He's all over. He's
Yeah.
up, down, and around. He's not afraid to get down on the ground and dirty and up in the air, flying. Sheesh.
I mean, he is what you want your center back to be.
Yeah,
Big
exactly.
kid, aggressive. You know, stays stays within himself.
Yeah, that's a Jad can't do that. He's going to get a yellow card here. That was a tactical foul from Jad.
Yeah. Now do we see him bring Siebenacker back in? I mean, surely he will, huh? Well, Jude's standing
Is
there
that Jude?
too.
Yeah,
Is that
Jude is coming in.
Yeah. So Jude's coming in for his brother on the yellow card. So
Yeah.
good to see these young men trying to fight through this. I'll tell you, when you have 4 defenders back though, like he just had, I mean, maybe you try to just stand him up there and not give Romano a play like this. Now this is where you need to watch Besselman. He's been all around the ball. If he's not on the initial play, the second ball, you got to watch him.
There comes Romano with a hit. It's going to go right to Ozier.
Or your keeper holds the first one, you don't have to worry about it.
That's right.
Good job, Ozier, there.
This ball's going to go deep in the attacking half. A bit of a lead of the shoulder there from the Episcopal player, number 19, Ryan Richard.
Yeah.
Right into Lucas's chest. So, yeah.
And Andrew Richard has been the other center back that has just, I mean, done a really good job.
Oh, yeah.
See what we have here.
Here comes Jay hitting the ball in. Not really a good hit on the ball. Drops a little short. Oh, dear. Here comes Mendoza with his run.
Good wood win there, Gudo.
Gudo does do some defending. Referee's going to call it a foul on Richie, it looks like. So this will be going in. The foul was on Mendoza by Matthew Ritchie. That's hard to see. Golly.
Yeah, that's one that, to be honest with you, I think it might have been I think the ball might have hit Mendoza's arm.
I thought so too.
On the bounce, and of course, I guess it wasn't necessarily intentional, but then Richie there, I mean, he doesn't need to. He just needs to stand him up there, but it happens.
Here comes a little pass chip hit.
Romano
He's going to go right to Gage.
Yeah, Romano on that one there. So, and I tell you what, I mean, when you have a player like Romano in the midfield, you know, I mean, you can afford to have Mendoza stay up top. And of course, 18 Berg has been solid in there as well.
Looks like it was a foul call on Mendoza.
Oh, okay? He's just gonna talk to him.
Yeah, just chat, calm down. You know, he's already on a yellow card.
I was looking down at my roster to talk about Berg, but
Richie, I don't know. With that previous call, Richie was challenging the ball, but Mendoza was kind of pulling away to try to get a foot on the ball. And so when Richie went in, he went in with his head, and Mendoza with his foot in the air. I don't know.
All right, Siebenacker coming in for Jude.
Yeah,
so
Jude's kind of hobbling off. Is that Jad? Yeah, that's Jad who's coming in.
Jad's coming in for
Looks like Cowart.
Yeah,
Cowart's coming out.
So let's see. So he'll push Siebenacker. All right, so he puts what, Giordano, or no, is that Griffin? He'll put Griffin out left, and then he'll have Siebenacker a little bit higher up the field. Looks like more of a number 8 position.
Right.
And I tell you, with them not having, Jad to be able to play those, those free kicks up. I mean, they just don't quite get the pace and stuff on the ball.
Exactly.
Or the distance.
Good job with Guillory getting that ball back into the middle.
Yeah, he's had a good game. He really.
Siebenacker lost that ball. Jad's there. It's kind of nice having your main center back in the midfield.
Yeah. Good win there by Giordano.
There is a bit of a sense of urgency in the game. We're in the 67th minute now. 13 minutes left in the game with some stoppage time, probably more than likely.
Yeah, eager to see if Episcopal's they're gonna try to. Okay, now Mendoza's back into center midfield, and it looks like they have is it 33 up top now?
That's a major fray. Yeah. He started there, but looks like the head coach pulled him back a little bit later on. Be a goal kick for Episcopal. Gormanis wanted a corner kick, but I think it hit off his head just barely.
Yeah, that's one where you hope you have somebody working off of him there, but nobody really worked off of him on the play. I don't know if he was supposed to try to bring it down or not, but so 12 and a half left in this game, so it's kind of like I said, eager to see what Episcopal does. They're just probably going to try to hit the ball.
Yeah, kick it downfield, kill some time.
Play there by Jay.
Yeah, I don't know if it was on purpose, but it was a very good job.
See what Ryan can do here. Of course, I mean, 2 banks of 5. I mean, 2 banks of one bank of 4, 1 bank of 5. Just
right.
Sitting.
That defense.
I mean, just good team shape there.
Gormanis with the ball. Sieben, he passes it off to Siebenacher. God, that field. He just slipped right on the field. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Uh-oh, here's an opportunity here. This is Besselman. Tackle from Goodo. And there's going to be a yellow card on Goodo.
He put himself in that position. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, but he still. We have a debate here in the press box. He still put himself in position. Okay, and the attacker had to jump over him. So I mean, it's a foul. No matter, there's minimal contact, but it's a foul.
A tactical foul.
I mean, you could call it obstruction if you want to.
Little, if any. But I don't think there was contact, but
there was a little, and he.
Yeah, I think he just nicked him on the leg, just barely. But I mean, that's contact.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't put yourself in that position, unfortunately.
Right. That's a tough one.
Now, if he's standing up and does that, then chances are, he's not going to call it.
Right.
And the tactical part gets him a yellow card, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's going to be 4 yellow cards on Menard and only 2 on Episcopal.
Which that bothers me more than the actual foul itself because now you've got another one on if you get
a key player.
That's right. If you get this game tied and then you go into overtime, now you have 10 minutes. You have to worry about somebody on the yellow card.
Goodo comes right back in,
and you're going to see this for the next 10 minutes. You're going to see he'll probably have them take a sip, and then 2 minutes from now he'll put them back in.
Episcopal also had a substitution as well for a couple of their players. Oof, a bit of a hard challenge there. Ryan with the ball now. He's going to dump it off to Siebenacher, who will pass it back, try to get some more possession, open up the field. Yeah. It comes off the foot of Goodo wrong. We've seen that a few times from Christian Goodo. He'll sometimes he has very strong defensive mind, which is great, but he just has to have better contact on the ball, and he's done that. He did that in the previous game 3 times, where the ball just kind of just hits off the outside. He doesn't get good contact, that kind of stuff. Jazz there.
Looks like we have Coward who's checking in as well. So the next sub for Menard will be Coward. Keep the ball in. Good.
Good communication from Jay Guillory and Christian Goodo. I mean, Jay realized he didn't have the angle, and it looked like Christian called him off, so Christian came in to clear the ball.
Yeah. Looks like if Lucas could have found Siebenacher right there, could have kept possession, but it's another thing that's easy to see from up here. 73rd minute now. We're winding down here. See if Menard can't make a play on it.
Under 10. Here comes Mendoza with a shot from the outside, or attempted shot. Yassine tries to take a shot as well, but Menard defends it very well. He's going to pop it back out. Ryan Hicks with the ball. He's going to hit it way up to Griffin. It's going to be off to the races here. Griffin's going down the ball. Oh, Mahumza has a bad hit, so this could be an opportunity. Griffin's going to get control of the ball. It's only Griffin and Gormanis. No one else is up there. Come on. Where is Menard?
You know, that's the first bad hit that
Mahumza had.
Mahumza's had.
Yeah.
And so with the pressure here we go.
So Coward looks like
Coward's coming in for Lucas.
Yeah,
he's coming
Lucas
in for
is
Lucas.
out.
Well, I say that. Where's Jad?
Jad's going out though. There must have been another substitution that we missed.
All right, Ron. Let Jad get in there. Let Jad.
Oh no,
get in there.
Jad's in there. Okay.
Yeah. Let him get in there. Give him time to get in there, and somebody close this back door.
Here comes the ball from Ryan Hicks.
Close this back door.
There it is. There it is. There's a possible hot. Oh, Andrew Coward tries to get something here. It looked like Gormanis overran the ball when it popped out. Man, if Gormanis just was patient and just waited there, the ball went right to him, and that's an open goal. My goodness.
You know, that's one to where, you know, if you possibly start somebody outside here on the corner of the 18, like I said, he's running into the play instead of away from it. Good win there by Jad.
Ryan Hicks with the ball. He wants to take it to that outside. And the ball looks like it got hit out by Episcopal, so Ryan's going to take the throw in. He's going to do a quick throw to Griffin, who'll take the ball in. And, he's going to lose it, though. Oof, unfortunate.
Yeah, Romano there with a step. Good step there by Gudo to keep Mendoza, because he wins that ball. And
it's off to the races. Impossible 1v1.
On something else, too, is just the time. You know, if he keeps that, it would be nice to try to keep possession there.
Menard needs to calm it down a little bit. Just a little bit here, because they're playing a little too anxiously.
Yeah.
They're playing almost kickball. They're just trying to kick the ball up, kick it forward. Got to get some more possession, open up the field, find your openings, take them, and just move it on down. Here's Logan Bean with the throw-in again for Episcopal. He's got a nasty throw-in. See how far this one goes. It goes almost all the way to the penalty area. That's crazy.
Yeah, and our boy Besselman was on the end of that one as well, challenging. See if Sam can save it here. He saves it.
Gormanis keeps the ball in. It'll get to Mahumza. Oh, no, he touched it a little too far. If Cowart would have gone in a little harder, I think he could have gotten it. Yeah. Jad with the ball now, but it's going to deflect off of an Episcopal player, and it's going to be a throw-in for Menard.
Give it back.
Jay Gurley is going to hit it up and forward towards Griffin. Oh, the ball gets behind Mahumza. Mahumza's making the ball's getting behind him. He's not making good touches right now.
I wonder if he's tired.
Yeah, it could be. It could be too much pressure.
Fatigue. But, you know, of course, Griffin's not expecting him to miss that. I mean, because he's been clean pretty much most of the game.
Right.
Boy, Mendoza again. What a step.
Golly.
He's a quality player.
And he can get there quick.
Yeah. Quality
Very
player.
quick.
And then here we go. Then they win the. Nope. Yeah, that's fixed. I thought it went off of them. So.
Quick throw in from Menard. Gormanis is going to get an opportunity. He's going to deflect off of him and get. That's unfortunate.
I was wondering if that was a foul, and I was wondering if he was going to come back.
Right.
But maybe he's telling Luke that there was no contact. So, like I said, I was hoping he was going to give Sam a chance, and then once the chance wouldn't arrive, he was going to be able to
pull it back.
Yeah.
For a possible free kick.
4.5 left in this game, so we're in the 75th or 76th minute of this game. So, see if Menard has one more run in him to try to. Here's Ryan.
This is the one who's going to be making the plays happen. Ooh, no one went for the ball on that. Ryan Hicks with the ball. Now, just Episcopal's defense.
They called it.
And they called it. Okay, there it is. Yeah, a bit of a trip off on Ryan Hicks from number 18, Jacob Berg.
And it was not the play. It was not the play where he actually got the ball. It was the clip before. He let him. He let him, take 2 or 3 touches on the advantage there, and once it didn't develop. Now let's see here who.
Looks like the
make sure
coach.
You get your 10. Yeah, he's getting 10. Yeah. So
coach for Episcopal, Brian Bullock, did not like that call and just wanted to talk to the referee about it. The referee
I don't know if it's that or if he's talking to his players.
Well, he's talking to his players
yeah,
now,
yeah.
but he was talking to the referee earlier, it looked
I
like.
think,
So we'll see. Here comes a shot from Ryan Hicks. It's going to go. Oh, did that go through? Oh, gobbled up by the keeper, Luke Stelly. Wow, he almost didn't have full control of the ball.
And the AR was on the line, so
Yeah.
he was in perfect position to make sure. But that ball did stay out front. But definitely a dangerous opportunity there.
Yeah, it was a great hit by Ryan Hicks.
See what we can do here. Oh,
you can see Jad Maida.
Oh, that's one of those knees.
Yeah,
That's one
I think
where
he hyperextended it almost.
Yep. So
he's still moving though,
Yeah.
so he's fighting through the pain. That's good. So this is gonna be a free kick for Menard. Looks like Jad Maida is gonna want to take the kick.
yeah, I think you make sure you get your 10 here, and I think you just put this one in the box and see second ball.
Here it comes. It's coming in
The
quick.
second ball here. Second ball, boys.
Oh, offsides call. Off of from Gormanis, no, that's Luke Griffin, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think
on
Griffin
that
was a
far
little,
side.
little soon, a little early, but
Yeah.
oh, he hit the football crossbar, but it was like I said, there was an offside on there. So 2 minutes left here, 78th minute, and see if Menard can make another run at it here. See if they can win this one. That's a good clearance there, but Giordano with the win. Berg with the ball. Keep the ball in bounds. There you go.
Get some trips and stumbles and tumbles. The ball pop out.
You know, that's one of those to where, I mean,
you can't, how do you call anything now?
right.
It's just
I mean,
like
yeah. I mean, you need to because it affects the play.
Right, right.
But he didn't keep playing. You know, he didn't keep moving. And then here's your sub. So like I said, they're gonna, he's gonna work the clock here.
Right.
Of course, you got to keep the ball in play there. So don't give him opportunity to sub.
And the referee will be keeping time for
Yeah.
these substitutions because this is a tactic that that teams will do, is that they'll try to waste more time with more substitutions. So the referee will be aware of this potential time delay.
And Matt, look what Episcopal's done. They put Besselman back here.
Yeah,
Kind of a left defensive center mid, and keep the ball in play here. Oh, we have a head injury,
Possibly
2 head injuries. It looks like.
We got 2 players down, an Menard player
so he's
and an
gonna
Episcopal player.
So he's going to stop the clock here. Check on him.
Yeah. The coach is getting waved on immediately to come check on the players. The Menard player gets up. It's is that Richie?
Yeah,
that's
Richie. But still with the
coach was waved on, and for
So-
the Episcopal player, so the Episcopal player will have to go off. It looks
yeah.
like
So Episcopal's going to sub. Yeah.
So they're going to have to take someone in. Bring
And
someone
now I am curious to see if he's going to make
oh no.
Actually, how is he allowing him to stay on the field?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, no, he's telling him you got to go.
Okay,
go away.
yeah, the referee's
So,
telling him that he has to go.
all
And
right,
he's
so
pointing
40
to his head, yeah.
Yeah, so 40, so he's off.
Concerned
I
about
said,
head injury.
I'm curious to know. I mean, Richie's holding his head, so but
Right.
now he starts his clock again, so he's
Yeah.
definitely been on top of that. Look at Besselman here, which kind of surprises me, but they do drop Romano back, and
Right.
so I mean they have 5 back.
Chad's trying to hit it forward to get something happening here.
Yeah, he's going to want that one back for sure.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
I don't know if he thought Ryan was going to make that run or not, but okay. So we're 25 seconds into the extra time, or excuse me, stoppage time, not extra time.
Right.
And he's he just like you said, he just held the cross up that he had the clock stop. So he's not going to let him. He's not going to let him work the clock, especially with the ball handlers. That's another good thing about having your ball handlers there. It allows the referee to say, hey, the ball's there, let's go.
So it's down to the wire here. I'd probably predict maybe 3-4 minutes of stoppage time
Yeah,
in
I would
total,
think so.
something like that. Did he signal 5? Some people say 5. So we're already about a minute in. on my watch anyway.
See what we have here. See, they have 5 back. We got to play that ball. There we go.
Goodo's going to hit it forward towards Hicks. Here comes some movement from Menard now. Besselman's getting a little handsy with Cowart, but Cowart will pass it off to Hicks. Hicks is going to drive it in. We tried to hit it to Gormanis, have a through ball, but wasn't able to get there. Goodo gets possession of the ball. He's going to try to get it in.
You know, this might be a thing, too, where they close in on Ryan. Sam or Griffin or somebody might, be available out there to you just don't kind of.
There's Griffin now.
Yeah. But I will say they've got 8 people back, 8 defenders behind the ball. Of course, you count the keeper. There's 9 now.
All right.
Count
Ryan
the
Hicks,
keeper. There's 10.
Ryan Hicks throws the ball. Jad tries to hit it over, but not able to. Siebenacher now with the shot. It kind of goes off wrong, but Gormanis is there. Oh, Gormanis not able to get a good foot on the ball, so it's going to go out of play for a goal kick.
That's one to where he probably didn't know what was happening behind him. We have the view to see. He's probably thinking he's being pressured and doesn't realize that he could have turned. I don't know how much communication there was out there. And, of course, the keeper stopped as well. So, but hey, like I said, we have that luxury here.
Right. Kind of the bird's eye view.
Yeah. So, but definitely had a little more time than he probably thought. And good win there by Richie. He's had a good game back there.
Yeah, he's been doing pretty strong. Oh, here's
Mendoza. Go figure.
Yep, here he goes. He's going to drive it in. He runs right into Christian Goodo, and Christian Goodo just stood there the whole time.
Referee was right there.
Yeah,
so
there's nothing called.
Yeah. See what happens here. See what we can. Oh,
Cowart, it's just too lackadaisical off the ball. You got to get rid of it. You've got a time frame, man. Okay, there is a foul call against Episcopal, so it is going to be a free kick for Menard. Jay Giller is taking it now, hits it in. Ball kind of bounces up and around and all over, and it's going to be hit up by Episcopal. It's staying in play. Griffin's trying to keep it in. There is a foul. Oh, and that's going to be a yellow card on Giordano. Yeah, that's Giordano. Man, another yellow card. That's 5 yellow cards.
Yeah,
for Menard.
Fortunately, it's his first.
Yeah.
So they're not a man down. So
I got about 4 minutes in on stoppage time on my watch.
I can't see this sub who came in. He's playing left back over there with the orange cleats. I can't see his number until he turns.
Number 30.
Yeah, no, he's number 30. Yeah, so Michael Whitehead.
Yeah, Whitehead.
Yeah, so 3 minutes, 2 minutes left maybe in stoppage time, and
Osier
welcome to the.
This may be the last opportunity here.
4 minutes in, so we probably about a minute left, guys. Here to.
The referee did look at his watch. He's waiting.
And to be honest with you, 4 minutes is probably probably fair because there was a couple of injuries, but there were no goals in the second half. And Whitehead with the throw here.
Quick throw.
So we can't get another run. Here's Ryan.
This may be the last opportunity. Yep. Ryan's going to try to take it down. He's going to give it to Sam. Sam passes it back towards Ryan, but it's going to be defended. It's going to be knocked out of play by Episcopal. Everyone's getting called in. Jad Maida is calling everybody to come into it. Menard, oh my gosh, the Menard
but they need to
up.
Make sure somebody stays at the top of the D.
Right.
Because
and
there's been too many second balls
and
that
Richie
have not been
like
at the top of the D.
Looks like Richie's staying back. Here comes Ryan with the throw in. He's throwing it in. It bounces around. Gormanis is there. He has the ball. Oh, it bounces out. Richie gets the ball. He came in. Cowards now. The ball gets around. Richie's playing
That's the ball game.
And that's the game. An unfortunate, heartbreaking loss on Menard. Episcopal with the win. Very tough loss for Menard. That is just heartbreaking to see.
We're going to go to break here and come back and kind of close this game out. But you're listening to Menard Eagle Soccer on 446 Sports.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Yeah, and we're back at the Eagles Nest here at Holy Savior Menard High School in Alexandria, Louisiana. Unfortunate outcome for your Menard Eagles, the boys. Valiant effort, nothing to hold your head about. Episcopal's a very strong program. They have a tradition. Don't necessarily like with the what they just did about the trying to shush the crowd in the student section here. But we're going to focus on Menard. 9 seniors. Mr. Campbell told us just a phenomenal run they've had. The run they had last year to the first state title matchup. Winning the runner-up, farthest any program in Central Louisiana has ever been to.
Oh, right.
For them and these seniors, are a big key to that. Of course, we all know their names and what they've meant to this area, not only through Menard but also for the club soccer. Good young men, quality young men. You see, the ones that are fighting through injuries tonight. And the battle that they had, and just a lot to be, proud about, be positive about. And unfortunately, they end up 15-3-3, and their run ends at the quarterfinals. But like I said, and Matt, we talked about it, and I'll get your opinion on it in a second. But this is not your typical run.
Oh yeah.
To the championship for a number 1 seed.
That's right.
You play, Country Day, which traditionally your second round is not that difficult.
Right.
Okay, and then you end up with Episcopal, who's not your typical 8 seed as well. So what's your thoughts on the match, man?
Right, it was a good match all around. Menard did fantastic work. The boys played their heart out. They were good pressure on the ball. They tried to make some good plays happen. Just couldn't get lucky with the ball placement sometimes, but they did very good. Ozier had a lot of saves. He had about 6 saves. He did very good in the game as the goalkeeper. Very good work all around. The boys, they did great. It's great work all around. There's nothing for them. They need to hold their heads up high. They played their heart out. They did very, very good.
Yeah, for sure. And going forward, on 446 Sports, we have Menard basketball. The girls basketball are in the playoffs that Tom's going to cover. Myself and Danny Clear are going to cover the baseball program. Our first game is next Tuesday, at home here. Menard's playing a home game here on the 20th. Then also softball. Tom will cover softball. And then all the other stuff that 446 covers, the high school, the leader of high school, sports locally and probably in the state. We have over 300 broadcasts. Please subscribe. It's free for you all. We have people who advertise with us, so it doesn't cost you. Everything stays on the website, stays on YouTube, stays on Facebook. We recommend you going through YouTube because if you're on Facebook and there's some music in the background, they can kick you out. So, but we are on all the social medias as well. So, Matt, anything else you have for the match or Menard? I know you're an alum and you've been there. I know we've all been there, but you've been on this field playing that last game. So what's your thoughts about that?
Well, that quarterfinal round, every single time, that's always bit Menard pretty hard. Getting through that is a very big hump to get over. So they did it last year. They almost did it this year. It was good work all around. Great job from the seniors. Great job from the team. Everyone did good. Good job, Ian Ragsdale, head coach of the Menard Eagles. Fantastic work.
Yeah, good job, Matt. Appreciate you being here. And
Thank you.
On behalf of Matt and Tom Boucher and then Matthew Magnano, who's on the camera for the first time, John Wolf pushing the buttons, and I'm Nick Magnano. May the Lord bless you this evening, and you have a good night.